Modern storytelling is usually quite fast-paced these days. However, sometimes taking your time to establish the characters can really help a film. There's no point in changing the direction of the storyline or the character's development if we haven't established a strong foundation in the first place. So today's film is Bad Times at the El Royale. It's 1959, and inside a hotel room, dressed in a long coat and a hat, a man drops his bag and with pistol in hands draws the curtains. He turns the dial up on the radio and he starts to move the bed to one side of the room, slowly moving all the furniture so that he can roll up the carpet. He removes the floorboards and drops a bag down inside before replacing everything as it was. And there he waits, pacing up and down and occasionally looking out through the curtains, until he hears a noise outside. He grabs his gun and opens the door. He obviously knows the man who stands there in silhouette because he beckons him, but as he turns his back, the silhouetted man fires his gun. And from that point the film resumes 10 years later. It is now, of course, the end of the 60s, and the El Royale Hotel was the hidey hole for the then famous until it lost its gambling license. The hotel's novelty is that it's built on the Nevada and California state line, which runs right through the centre of the hotel, clearly marked by a red line. Now the El Royale looks dated and almost empty, but today is going to be a busy day for visitors. One by one the lobby starts to fill. There's a Catholic priest, Daniel Flynn, a singer, Darlene Sweet, a very loud American salesman, Lami Seymour Sullivan, and a hippie, Emily Summerspring. The hotel is run by a single employee, a former heroin addict, Miles Miller. Now this is where the film might be a little slow for some, because it establishes each of these characters, and in the main they're stereotypes, so really you can quite quickly work out who they're meant to be. But this is the interesting thing about this film, is that they all have secrets. And as a storyline develops, we even find that the hotel itself has secrets. I really like the reveals on this. Some are better than others, obviously. If you've guessed one of the reveals, or you think it's a little far-fetched, it's not long until there's another turning point, another revelation. It also tries to glamorise the late 60s, that late Hollywood end of an era. So I recommend you to soak up the slow start, get to know the characters, get to know the hotel, and then enjoy the twists and the misdirects.